Hello everyone, it's been a long time. I haven't been chatting in live on YouTube with Jean-Charles Moyen. Jean-Charles, how are you?
Very fine, and you?
Oh, I'm great, delighted to have this this interview with you. I'm very excited because as a cinematographer, you've just came out with a new movie on your life. And so Jean-Charles, for those who don't yet know Jean-Charles, Jean-Charles is former secret space program recruit, and he's been working for Solar Warden. I need to precise that I employ the word working. Jean-Charles has never been taken in slave space program. That's not the same people. That's something that we really need to precise. There are many whistleblowers and secret space program witnesses and experiencers, rather, who have been taken in the dark fleet or in the dark space programs as slaves, and and that's not your experience. You were with the good guys, with the Earth Alliance and the Solar Warden. So that's something I want to precise. And so you are known for having produced a few movies which have been mind-blowing for really a lot of people all over the world. First, you came out with capsules, a series of capsules that we can find on your YouTube channel. And I recommend people to watch these capsules first because it depicts your path of life and all your paranormal experiences and the way you remembered and you retrieve your memory. And your beautiful wife, Melanie, who is a professional therapist, hypnotherapist, she really helped you with that. So that was, and she's in the capsules as well. It's really worth watching. Then, you sensed that the time were a bit tricky yet to really tell the truth, raw as it is. It was a few years ago. So you produced a fiction movie, which is called South Shore Origin, based on true events that happened to you, but you turned it into a fiction that people just get introduced to what you've been going through. Then it was time. You felt it was the right moment, and you came up with a new movie, which was Starseed Revelation 1. And you told in this production it's a documentary on your life in the secret space programs. Maybe you can tell later a bit more about it. And now you came up with part 2, Starseed Revelation 2, Starseed Revelation 2. Jean-Charles, please tell us why you felt the need, that it was important to do Starseed Revelation 2, and how does it follow up Starseed Revelation 1? Please, can you tell us a bit of the story and the material you are presenting, please?
Yes, thank you. I made this new part because a lot of people tell me you have an extraordinary life. So if you have an extraordinary life, you have extraordinary proof, evidence. I have this evidence, but at this time, I don't felt inside of me this is the good moment to expose this evidence. But after people watching the first part, I receive a lot of email of a friend, of family, of some people know me since 25 years and more, and tell me, if you made a new part, I will be in your movie. Oh, really? Yes, because it's time to reveal what I live with you. And I say, oh my God, okay. And I made these two parts, and I asked to my parents. My parents have now 80 years old now. So, and I asked to my parents, do you want to testimony in my new movie? And they asked me, yes, son, it's a great honor to be in your movie, my son. So my parents, my best friend, people, scientific people, tell me, okay, I want to test your abilities with the different device to analyze your brainwave and aura and a lot of things about me to testify if you have something different. And here we are. All is inside my new movie with a lot of picture, a lot of proof, evidence, really, and photo and testimony of people live with me during a few years in my life, since my birth to now. And for me, it's the best documentary of my life because I expose myself like never seen before.
And that's what makes it different, makes it special, because of all the claims that whistleblowers having been in secret space programs have brought up, few people, such as you, Tony Rodriguez, for instance, have brought up proofs. And the proofs you're bringing, it's photographic evidence. Who can do that, right? Scientific evidences. There are a few, not just one. And yes, we're gonna go over your back screen, and testimonies of people, your parents. I mean, wow, your parents testifying of everything that happened.
Sorry.
Yeah, the
Yes.
other way.
Sorry, it's with my camera, right, left, right. Okay, my parents here.
Yeah. And
So
yes.
Here, Dan Winter.
Dan Winter, who is part. All these people are in your new movie.
Yeah, yes, it's a scientific specialist of brainwave during 45 years, and he analyzed with delta, gamma, and a lot of things with different device, and it's proof in a lot of country, and he test his device, his special device, to a child. The child have abilities to see and read a book with no uh, who is blind, you know. They have a stuff in eyes, and they don't see anything, and they're able to read a book and place a different color of a geometric, and it's incredible. And with this same device, my friend Dan Winter test my brainwave, and during the movie, the documentary, I try something, and something happened during the documentary, and all is recorded inside the software. It's like you know, like a plane, a black box, a plane. When a plane crash, you have a black box, and all instruction. It's impossible to trick something, you know, comment on dit truquer?
To trick.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, to trick, and this scientific made inside the software something, a secret door inside the software, and I don't know this secret door, and it tell me, give me this file, because this is a real file, and we know everything about your brain with this file. So I send the file in email, and when he analyzed the file, he tell me he never seen before in the world, and he compare with another thing, like Tibetan monk. They spend 45 years in the cavern, and the signal, the brainwave, my brainwave, was the same or more stronger that, and there is something else in my documentary, but it's evidence, scientific evidence, that my brain don't works like other, and I'm very happy and very comment dire reconnaissant.
Grateful.
I'm very grateful. Sorry, thank you. I'm very grateful to be to bring this proof, and for me it's a gift from the star.
Yes, and I've seen this movie, and I really recommend everyone who want to see proofs to watch it. We see on screen, you have all the gears around your head, all the devices plugged, you're plugged everywhere. And we see on the screen, on the side of the screen, the panel with all the measurement, the waves going like phew, 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 and Dan Winter commenting it as well.
With Patrick Boat, another physician specialist, very important. He is a programmer.
Yes.
With this software, and this software was tested in a lot of country in the world, and it's recognized with the huge scientific about brainwave analyze, delta wave, gamma wave, and theta wave, and Tibetan wave. Until my analyze, I don't know there is a Tibetan wave. It's curious, but he exists.
Interesting. It's I like what you present behind you. I see. Is that a man in? Is that a man in black? Is that a man in black in the corner there? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. It's a man in black. Yeah.
Could you tell us why you have a man in black there?
Because in my life, I've met some guys with a black suit and black glasses, and they treat me gently in the beginning, but they come to my work, and at this time they knows my abilities, and like I say, when it's happened in your life, something very strange. Okay, once it's okay, you have no witness, and it's okay. But for me, I have a lot of experience in my life, so it's impossible to don't have one witness or two, or during 53 years, you know. So I have all testimony and all evidence and all witness about Men in Black and these guys and other things. So these guys meet me when I was 21, and I was with my best friend, and my best friend know me 27 and 28 years ago, and he testimony in my documentary, because he was here when they meet me, and he remember for all life what's happening at this time.
Yes, and as testimonies, it's your documentary is actually a series of testimonies.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about testimonies, can you tell us who is the gentleman in the photo below the Man in Black, and why is he here?
Oh yes. Alors, this is my friend Chris Essen, a French physician, and it's amazing guys. I asked to Chris to analyze some evidence about me. He live in France, and me live in Quebec, Canada. So I talked to him, and I asked him, could you go to a special place to analyze something happening to me? There is 31 years ago. And he tell me, okay, I drive to this place, and we made a video conference, and I was live with Chris and me, and he was in France, near Paris, in the place, and he analyzed what's happening, and it was amazing, because I have the chance to be in contact with Chris, and Chris is a physician, so he is able to see the evidence, and
Yes.
since 31 years he stay at the same place. So it's unbelievable. It's thank you, my God, because he can change or destroy, or no, it was at the same place. So Chris analyze, and the analyze of Chris Sesson is amazing in the documentary, because I met twice, because the first time he go to this place in analyze, and after that he tell me, okay, my analyze is, and he describe everything he think about, and the power of the thing, and scientific, you know, and it's amazing for me. It's incredible, because Chris have the good analyze, because he is interested by UFO technology, Nikola Tesla technology, and a lot of things. So thank you very much, Chris, to be to take the time, because it's 1 or 2 hours of driving things where he in France to be in this secret place. Alors, I don't tell where is it, because it's, you understand.
Of course, of course. But this evidence, we're not going to say what it is, but it's in the movie. You'll discover it. And I mean, this brings the concrete proof of an episode, physical encounter you had with Men in Black. And the scientific analysis, even there's a chemical analysis of something, that really, there's no other answer that this really happened. So I was very, very impressed. I knew the story, but to see a scientific analysis of this, it was like, wow.
And I have the chance to find in my box a old videotape of me when I was 20 years, you know, and it's a tape of me, and we saw me with another person, you know, with Victor.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And I go to eBay and buy a old video recorder, video player, in a French signal to be able to read this old. Can you imagine? I have a old VHS recording of me 20. So it was 32 years.
And do we see Victor in it?
It's a representation of Victor, because when I was young, I draw, I write, or I create a mannequin.
Yes.
Of Victor, life size, and it was in my room. So this is a representation of what I saw when I was young.
Wow.
So it's not now. I spoke about Victor. There is a lot of years when I was a little and when I was a teenager, when I was you know. So I have the proof in this video recording that I talk about Victor and the Space Force when I was very, very young. Like I say with like my mother say in my documentary, I asked to my mother, do you remember when I start to spoke about extraterrestrial? And my mother say, oh, yes, I remember. You have you had 6 and 7 years old. So we are very far of divulgation now, you know.
Yes, and who has that? Their own parents testifying finally.
Nobody.
That's impressive. And I was really moved watching your parents testifying. So there's a lot of them testifying in your movie, and they confirm everything you've been saying in Starseed Revelation 1, movie of your life. And so what are, talking about your parents now, what are they bringing proofs of? What are they testifying on? Not to say too much, but
yeah. Oh, a lot of things. Everything I tell in my capsule and my first part of Starseed Revelation 1, they confirm everything. The electricity, interference electricity, my heal, when I heal some people or some animals, or when I have an accident, or when I bring something in my dream, and a lot of things about me, and they confirm everything, all, and they remember. It's a gift for me that my two parents are not are living together again, and they remember at 80, sorry, at 80, the two people remember everything. It's normal because it's very strange in your life when it's happened. The Men in Black. We've been in a car with my parents, and I was young, and we have been chased. You know, chased?
Yes.
Like hunt
Yeah.
by a black car, a Jaguar, you know, with tinted glasses, black, and like a movie, but it's real, you know. And my parents remember everything, and for me, it's my testimony of my parents, and it's recording forever.
Yes, it's remarkable. And so your parents testify of all the claims you made in your first documentary, that you can teleport. They confirmed that you really teleport.
At this time, yes.
You could, yeah, you tried, but you could teleport when you were younger. Like
yes. Wait, I speak
really,
about that in my capsule, and when I asked to my parents, do you remember? My father, yes, I remember.
Yeah, I like the spontaneity, of your parents, and your mother goes, oh yes.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. You can trick that, and you can invent that. People 80 years old can invent events in the life, like my when I disappear in this big huge I lost my word, sorry. Plage, comment on dit plage? Beach. Okay. When I disappear on the beach, my mother remember every detail when they search me and ask to people, did you see a little boy and blah blah blah? And she tell in my documentary, I remember you disappear during 1 hour, and I reappear in the front of my parents like magic, you know.
Yes.
So it's important that my parents remember everything happened, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yes, and we are very grateful because you really bring proof and testimonies. One testimony from your parents that I liked, and that is described in all details in Startseed Revelation 1, that everyone needs to watch first.
Yes.
That because it tells the whole story. When you teleport on another planet and you bring back an artifact, you bring back physical artifact, and your parents really testify and say, yes, it's true. Oh my God.
Yes, they remember when I was a teenager and when I was very young. I dream when I was in Bahamas or another place with blue ocean, and when I wake up, there was a white sand in the bottom of my bed. And we live in Paris in a building in a 9th floor, you know. So and I was tanned. My skin was tanned. And after that, my father tell me, if you can teleport you in your dream, why you teleport more far? And I ask, what you mean? I don't know, maybe another planet. And for me, I was a kid, so I okay. I listen my parents. Okay, so I was teleporting in another planet, and I bring something another planet, and the proof is inside the new documentary. So I don't tell anything more.
No, because but there are things that not on these platforms that would upset some people who don't want this to be known. So that's why you protect these testimonies in movies that are available on Vimeo. Then anyone can access it, and it's not censored. That's why you put it there.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so we're gonna leave the mystery around what your parents testify about. You have your best friend. Oh my God! What has yeah? Where is he behind you? Do you have a photo of him behind you?
My lover, my loving wife, yes, Melanie, and she's behind me. So sorry, my dear love. So
she's always got your back.
yeah, exactly. She's my motivation. She's my angel. She's my whole everything for me, because she pushed me to and yes, this is my motivation, and I'm very grateful for that, because no, because nothing to tell. I'm loving everything. She gave me a lot of power to give everything I do.
So she plays a part in Starseed Revelation 1 and 2. And also in the capsules, because she interviews you. But she is also a hypnotherapist.
Yes. Dolores Cannon method.
Did she help you through? Did she help you through as well?
Yes. Very important. Some people have no memories and do hypnosis and bring some memories. For me, it's not that. I don't begin with nothing. I have my memories and my experience with my parents. Okay. And I make like a puzzle because I have a hole in my memories. So the hypnosis complete the whole. Not I don't start with nothing. I have my whole history, and remember the Men in Black, and it's not in my mind. It's happening really, you know.
Oh yeah, it's real memories with witnesses, and
exactly. So it's not because I listen a lot of story about a lot of people, and they have an accident, and they in coma, and they remember something, but no witnesses, no testimony. Okay, so for me, I disappear really. And it's happened with the Men in Black, and a lot of injury about me with directed energy weapon against me, and there is a lot of witness about that. So like my radiography of my mind, of my brain, and they discover a little tic-tac in my mind. It was an implant, but the radiography, my mother don't have the radiography because this radiography disappear, but it's a mystery, and it's real, you know. So the hypnosis completes the whole in my mind. That's it. Not everything. I don't remember that, you know. It's very difficult to explain, but I think you understand what I mean.
Yeah, the hypnotherapy completes the real facts, the real memory, everything that you remembered anyway, because it was part of your life.
Not only one, with all witness, because there is a real witness in my work, in my life, with my parents, and they live the same thing with me. But it's not a dream, or I remember that I am in a work, and these guys come in my work. So every people saw these guys. You know, it's not in my mind. It's real.
But also physical objects, proofs that you share photos. You share the photographs of physical objects, and one more time, but you shared it. And
yes,
that
it's very difficult.
yes, and you show then to a gentleman that is on the other side of your board. You are on a photo with him, and he speaks about these photos. So, do you want to share about this?
These guys, the man in black.
Yeah, the guy with you under the lamp there.
Like I say, in a few minutes, they come to my work and ask me some question, and they comment on dit proposer.
They offered.
They offered to work with him, and I refuse because. But this guy not work for the government. It's very important. It's not the government. It's something parallel, you know. And I think there is a lot of things outside the government. And some people say, "Oh, the government, blah blah blah." No, no, no. It's not the government. It's a private, a private firm. You know, there is a lot of things in the world. A sect, you know, sect.
Yes, cult.
A cult, and a lot of things. So this guy is in this firm, private firm, and they had a special weapon not from this earth, I swear.
Yeah, and these special weapons not from this earth, you bring in your movie a proof,
exactly,
a scientific analysis of a trace of one of these weapons, and that is mind-blowing.
And some weapon discovered in 2 or 3 years now, but very big, not very little, very big. And when they test in the military, navy, or something else, it's the same injury I had experienced in my life, but 32 years before. He exists now, but now it's again very big, like in a truck, not in a teeny box, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
But it's the same technology. It's a it's a digital energy, directed energy weapon.
Yeah, yeah. But that proves that this technology was used in the secret space program, and even the dark program had this technology already, but not available for the public and mainstream science. And you bring all these proofs. That's mind-blowing. There's so many things compacted in this movie. Incredible.
Yes, and I'm very grateful because a lot of people buy my movie, and I receive the country, and there is a 40 country, and I remember, and a lot of one person in one country buy my movie, so the world know my story. And there is one country I'm very grateful, is a Tibet.
Oh, wow.
Yes, one, but in Tibet. It's curious, no? Because I spoke about Tibet inside my movie, in my documentary. And I never seen before in my sale, the Tibet bring my movie. Buy my movie. So it's you know what, for Social Origin, the first Social Origin, not Star Trek Revelation, Social Origin, it's a story, docu-fiction, like X-Files, you know, and it's about special agent, team with a special agent in Canada with friends, and they search evidence about extraterrestrial abduction, etc. So there is a lot of country. It's about real events, inspired by real events. Okay, it's not real, but there is a 85% real, true inside. Okay, so a lot of country buy my movie, but there is one country. When I saw that, I say, oh my God, and I take a screen capture, because after my post in social media, it disappeared, and it's right, 21 country and no country. It was erased, unknown. But I have my my screen capture, and you know what country? Antarctica.
No way.
Yes, with the flag of Antarctica, it was right, Antarctica. So I keep this picture, and I say, okay, Antarctica. I search in Google, Antarctica. Nobody live inside, just a penguin, and the guys to analyze the ice, and meteorologist,
Yes,
and a lot of. But imagine the guys, meteorologists, decide to buy my movie. It's 1 gigabyte, and can you imagine? Okay, it's possible, but the chance is very rare, you know. So it's curious, the Antarctica. And now I spoke about Tibet because my brainwave.
Incredible, incredible. Everywhere around the world.
Yeah, yes. There is a France, Canada, United States. It's normal, you can. And after, yeah, European country, and okay, and Australia, and okay, but Antarctica, Tibet, it's okay, maybe Agatha in the hollow earth.
You never know, because Antarctica, I believe, has a connection to enter inner Earth. So maybe someone.
So hello to inner Earth, and thank you very much for your. I'm very grateful about somebody buy my movie. I'm very grateful. Every creature, every beings in this planet and other planets. Maybe some people bring my movie in another planet. You know, you don't know with the 5G when the signal come from outer space. Hello, my name is blah blah blah. I live in Mars. Oh, okay. Good green screen. It's not a green screen. I live in Mars. Maybe.
Since you've published your movie, have you received some intimidation or threats?
No. Just a troll. A troll for Southshore, because that, oh, why you tell you made this movie in a fiction? So some people, okay, but it's not important, because comment je pourrais dire? Oh, it's not important, okay? Not treat, not just they tell injure, you know. It's not c'est pas fondé. Comment?
It's not it's not founded on anything, because they cannot. What can you say? There's nothing to say. You just shut up, you know, because there's so many proofs. You cannot.
No. For South Shore.
Oh.
I have a lot of people say, oh, blah blah blah. It's not good, and okay, but okay, I accept that. You no problem. But for South Shore, or for capsule, people say, well, it's not evidence, blah blah blah. He invents something exact. Okay, I have a proof. People say, oh, I saw the capsule of John Charles, but he tell a lot of things, but he don't have proof. And in my mind, wait, I'm not ready, but wait. And after the capsule, I started Revelation 1. And people, okay, curious, but no proof. Again, wait. And now, nobody ask about things, nobody.
Yeah, that's it. No
the
trolls.
only person,
No one.
the only person say bad things, don't see my movie,
That's it.
and don't want to see my movie because it's expensive, blah blah blah. Give you a movie free. Give my life free. Okay, my autobiography, like a writer, and I don't give my. It's not information you find in internet. It's about my life. It's about my family. So you can't find in internet. Okay, so respect my work. Okay, but since I start my movie, my sale, maybe 8 or 10% say bad things, but these 10 people don't see my movie. I ask, did you see my movie? No, it's a big shit. And did you see my movie? No, and I don't want to see. So
shut up.
okay. So, but every people say, okay, I give a chance. I buy your movie. Okay. And the next day, these guys send me an email. I'm so sorry, mister. I saw your movie yesterday with my wife, and I'm very apologize because I don't have a word to tell. It's incredible. So when you don't know something, don't criticize. It's important. Every people watch my movie, don't tell bad things. It can't, because there is a lot of evidence, a lot of proof, and I have my parents' testimony, and a lot of people like Chris Esson and Dan Winter, and a lot of stuff inside, and you can invent your life during 53 years. It's impossible, and every people corroborate, and people don't know each other. So, and with the scientific proof and blah blah blah. So it's important, if I have a proof and evidence, to bring in the light, and it's what I do.
Yes, and that's a point I'm very glad that we are bringing up, because people I saw a few comments. The only critics were, oh, that should be free, knowledge should be free. Well, you tell your story freely on YouTube, but why do you make movies and with people need have to pay for to watch them? Because it's your job. You are a cinematographer. That's what you do. You make movies and you sell. It's your life, and you spend days and big part of the night. I
spend 4 months, day and night. I don't live with osmosis,
Yes, I mean, if while you're doing that, it's like me writing my books.
Exactly.
We do not have the time to do another job.
Exactly.
Any job. So it's and it's not only people, just not only pay for watching a movie.
And if you don't watch, and if you don't want to watch my movie, it's okay, but don't critique my movie before you watch my movie.
Yes,
because you can critique a book if you don't read the book. You don't know what's inside the book. Oh, it's a shit. Did you read the book? No. So shut up.
And I think it's not that expensive, honestly. It's really a gift.
No. And
it's a gift you
2
do.
hours and more
Yes.
2 hours and a lot of things inside, and can you imagine? I spend a lot of weeks with my friend Dan Winter and Patrick Boat to analyze my brain, and with jet flag and different hours, because he's in Europe and I am here, and I must buy this device and this software, and it's I think for my brain analyze, I spend, just for this part, I spend 3 weeks to record and analyze my brain and a lot of things. And for the interview with Patrick, and after that I must subtitle with the right sentence, and because it's scientific sentence, and the good word. It's people don't imagine the work. It's and all picture inside, it's my creation about my remember my mind. So you know what I mean. I create inside the spaceship the beings, and the costume, the suit, and everything inside is my creation. Okay, so you don't find this in the internet, you know, for the content. And it's not pretentious. It's very important to clarify it, because some people say, oh, you only one. Yes, from at the proof of contrary, I am the one in the world to give this evidence with my parents' testimony, and people know me about a lot of years. I'm so sorry, but it's a true. It's not pretentious. It's a true, and
Yes.
that's it. That's it.
Everyone who has watched it, and even myself who knows your story well, I was jaw dropping, like, what?
Yes,
And
yes.
yes, and when I saw the photo evidences, I went, what? That your dad had kept photos, and he just, your dad is amazing. He sometimes he emails you, and or I don't know how he reached out to you, but
Yeah, my dad take a picture every time happening something very strange, and he tell, oh, we keep this because maybe in the future you need that, but at this time, so I don't know, I immigrate to Canada, and it was 30 or 45 years ago before, and now, and hey son, I found some picture. Okay. Oh my God! You keep this picture. Give me, and I have the chance, because some people say, "Oh, I remember that," but now the building is destroyed, and they build a commercial center, a lot of things. But now it's right place again, 32 years after. So the evidence of photograph, and the testimony of witness, and when you listen the testimony of witness, you know it's not in vain. You know the emotion. It's a reason why I keep the French language, because we keep emotion. And when the people explain something happening, you feel inside the truth, because you can invent with the emotion, with you know what I mean. Okay, so I keep the French language and subtitle in English, and I asked before I would like to double English, and my friend Danny, hello Danny, tell me, oh no, keep your French language. I like your French language, and it's important to keep the emotion intact in your movie. So And can you imagine dubbing my parents, my father, my mother, my French? It was a synthetic voice or another person. But if English native dub in English, you don't have the right emotion because it's a play, you know, it's play. So I don't want that. So I keep this subtitle, and it's long to have the time to read. And at time, no people complain about, oh, I don't have the time to read. No. So it's win. So I'm very happy. So some people ask me, did you have a dub version? No, never. It's to keep the emotion intact in my movie. So it's very important to clarify.
Yes, you cannot fake or the emotional reaction of your mother.
Yes.
When you ask questions or you mention some facts and she react like spontaneously, and
Exactly.
that is really impressive. She's 80 years old. She's you know, she's not an actress.
You was
It's your mom.
yeah. My mother. You are the excitation of my mother or my father. Dad, do you remember when we were in car? Oh yes, I remember the Men in Black. And blah, 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 and he start very quickly, and the answer is very quick. It's not it's not, oh yeah, I remember the Men in Black, when we go to the family and they chase us, and I remember in the glass, hey, and everything is here. It's insane because you feel the emotion inside, you know. And nothing to tell, because
yes,
I'm very grateful for that. Yeah,
you have to watch the movie, guys.
oh yes.
It's amazing, and so many things we could talk about, but that's very impressive. And anyone who dared criticizing without watching the movie contacted Jean-Charles afterwards and say, I'm sorry, I watched it and I changed my mind. Sorry, you know, I apologize. It's like, it makes you feel humble. And, you know, it just opens our mind about the potential of human being, what we can do as a human being. And you have unlocked and advanced capabilities that we all meant to have in the future. But because of your life, because who you are, and you've been part of some experience, you have this unlocked. I have to say about teleportation, you are the only human being that we have been aware of on this planet who can physically teleport without any device. It's like in the movie Jumper, you know, it's the same. So how do you think it has been made possible for you? Why can you, do you think, do you believe, why can you teleport physically like this?
I don't know, but because the first time I'm teleport physically, it was an accident. I was in a little school, and I was in exam, and I go to the toilet, and I have my turn around, and the lights off, shut down, and when I opened my eyes, I was in a toilet, but not in the school toilet. I was in a few kilometers in the toilet of apartment of my parents. So it was not control, you know. But after that, when I was older, I was in my room, and I would be je voulais, c'est ça? I would be?
I wanted
to teleport myself in near my girlfriend, and for the first time I controlled this teleportation. So I remember the same thing. My head turn, and I feel tingling and little dizzy in 1 second. And when I open my eyes, I was in the front of the door of the apartment, and I was with my pants and my sweatshirt, and it was in February, so it's very cold, and no keys, no ID, my coat was on my bed, my shoes in my room, and the door was locked in the 9th floor. So when my mother came in her apartment, she saw I disappear. So she talked to my father and tell, honey, we have a problem. And John Charles disappeared. Okay, what do you mean? He disappeared with no shoes. Oh, okay, I understand. It's a teleportation. I arrived, and my father bring my stuff and my shoes, and it was insane because it's a real teleportation, and it's happening, and my parents remember this situation, and it's incredible. It's incredible, but it's happening.
Yes, and it substantiates every other things you've been claiming, what you've been remembering as well. And but we've been speaking about Victor, so maybe some people who are from my listeners don't know who is Victor.
Yes.
So who is Victor?
Victor is my friend, my protector, my brother of star, and I met Victor for the first time when I was 12 in my room. Every night I heard rummaging in my room something, and at this moment I think it's the cat, but the cat were in the room of my parents, so it was not a cat. And I dream in my stomach, you know, and I was very something. Comment je cherche mes mots? Empêché de bouger.
Something was stopping you to move.
Yeah, something was stopping me to move, and the next day, I heard somebody rummaging in my room. So I say, okay, the next day I sleep in my back, and if there is a noise, I open my eyes and I saw, and it's happening. the next night, I heard something rummaging in my room, and I opened my eyes and I saw something in a shadow, and I say, I see you, and the shadow don't move. I think he think if I don't move, he don't see me. And I say again, I see you, and he go to my the bottom of my bed, and with my little light inside my wall in my bed, I saw these beings, tall, 6 feet, and red eyes, green skin, no hair, and he sat down on the bottom of my bed and he tell me, hello, with our mouth, not in mine. Hello, my name is Victor. I'm here to protect you. And this is the first time I met Victor. And Victor is extraterrestrial, and he is a Ultimian. He came from the planet Ultima. And after that, he explained to me why he's here and some information about me, because at this moment he can't contact me. It's an accident maybe, or I don't know if it's accident or, but it wasn't to be in contact with me at this time. But he don't understand why I saw Victor, because he's not in the same frequency, but it's explained because my frequency is different from other child. So I have able to see the frequency where he was, you know. It's very difficult to explain. And you know what I mean?
Yes.
Victor is a dimension, different dimension, and for him at this moment, if nobody saw me, but because I am a special abilities, I saw really Victor in my room. So after that, I have explanation why I be able to because my DNA was very different.
And your mother saw him as well. So
Oh
mother, same
yes,
DNA, same, you know, yeah, she
exactly.
testifies of this. And I saw him as well, and I'm in your movie testifying about it.
You too, you too, you too, you too, and you are in my documentary. Here.
Yes.
La.
The other side.
Yeah. Yeah. Here. Who is it? Who is this? You.
So
So
go on.
this is a great story, and this new documentary is a conclusion at this time. Okay, not the conclusion of my life, the conclusion of what I say during a lot of years about me. So I invite people to watch this part, because every question, the answer is inside.
Yes, that is the best one, the best of all your productions. And this brings Starseed Revelation 2, your last movie. It's the proofs, all the proofs and testimonies that substantiate the previous movie, Starseed's Revelation 1, where you describe all your experience in the secret space programs. Do you have any plans for the future, other movies in head?
Yes.
Oh, can you tell us about that?
Yes.
Or secret, I don't know.
Yeah. South Shore 2. Because I choose my word. Because during 2 years, the world stopped. So everything stopped. So I can't travel to make my sequel of my movie South Shore. But I have the time to shooting in Hawaii with my friend Michael Sala. Hello, Michael. And at this time, I have complete the middle of my movie. So he rest the other part. So in 2 weeks, maybe, I continue to shooting for the rest of my movie. So this release was in maybe in 6 months. I think in 6 months it will be ready to deliver my my new movie South Shore. South Shore, it's about real event, not real all. Okay, I say that because it's important to clarify. I'm not a special agent. Okay, I'm not my friend John de Sousa. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
I respect these guys. Oh my God, it's incredible guys. Okay, so it's a really ex-agent, FBI agent. Okay, not me. It's a playing role in my movie, and my name is Jonathan Fox. Fox is because Fox Mulder,
Dun, dun,
you know.
dun, 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 dun.
Exactly. Okay, so this is the explanation about. And it's very important when I start South Shore, people not treat me, but it was, you know, advise, you must do like this. And at this moment, okay. And now I suspect that these people tell me that to don't disclosure my story. And I think this is a real explanation. And now I don't care. I tell the truth. And I'm very happy, very grateful that my mother tell inside my movie that everything about Space Force and I work with alien, etc. start when I was 6. So we are very far of all divulgation. Can you imagine? It was in 1976. Nobody knows about the Space Force at this time.
No, at this time in 1976, you would talk about aliens. You would be locked up. It wasn't the time yet.
Yes, in a hospital, in psychiatric hospital, you know. So my parents keep the secrets, and now it's time to tell the truth, and it's very important. People say, "Oh, you spoke about SCP like other guys." I don't tell a word. Not 3 years. There is a lot of years. Oh, 10 years? No. 20? No. 30? No. When I was 6. Oh, can you have a witness? Yes. Here.
Yes, your parents.
Who is the best witness? Your parents. And I'm 53. And can I have a chance that my 2 parents can testimony? I know some people have parents die, or 1 or 2 or all, but 2 live and can corroborate everything like your son tell. Never. It's sorry, but it's never.
And your
never
dad and your dad took photos that he kept. Oh my God.
Yes. Imagine your parents can testimony. Okay, it's amazing. But he kept all picture, and he remember all story. It's
and
wow.
When on the top of these testimonies, scientific evidences come
Yes.
on the top, I mean, what can we say? You know?
Yes, it's a big hammer. Pa! No, it's for me it's a perfect documentary because he bring all you want: witnesses, photograph, proof, scientific, and injury, and you know what I mean. And
yes,
it's very complete. It's very complete. It's that this reason why people after watching can tell, oh, it's a big shit. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. Or if you tell that, I'm waiting. If you tell that, you must have something proof that I'm wrong with the same proof. Okay?
And that your parents are wrong, and scientists are wrong. You know.
Exactly. Bring me the same thing, but the other side, and after that we talk. But it's impossible. You know that it's impossible.
It's impossible. You know, Jean-Charles, I'm not the only one to be very proud of you, because
Thank you.
I can barely imagine what it must have been for you to have kept all these things all your life, but suddenly decide take the courage to decide to bring it to the public and finally talk about it.
Yes.
And when you decide to,
Yes.
your parents say, hey, we want to testify. We want to tell the world that you're right, that we were there. We saw things, you know, and we have the evidences. And when scientists offer to analyze different things and yourself, and I mean, it must have been, you know, very not stressing, but you know, nervous, like it's something, it's your life you put out, and that takes courage, because talking, bringing evidences that of the existence of Men in Black, wow, I mean, you need to really be brave for that, and you did it. You did it. Evidences of Men in Black. Watch this movie. And evidences of other things, of teleportation.
My And I was crying because my parents tell me, this is the best thing I can do for you, my son, to testimony everything we live with your mom. And I was, wow.
It's a great gift your parents are giving you, you know, and they are wonderful people. I love your parents. They're great. And everybody who watches this movie loves your parents because they are so spontaneous and so genuine. And I mean, it's fantastic. And your friends coming forward as well, childhood friends. I mean, anyway, people watch this movie. Anyway, I can't say more. And any last word? Any last word about your movie that you haven't mentioned? You'd like to? You want a Kleenex?
Sorry. I'm very sensitive because it's very important for me that my parents is in my movie. And the last word is thank you very much for your support. Every people send me an email. I want to make editing of the best. Everything is best, but the best comments of people, and it's, oh my God, the people write me some adorable email. It's and I want to thank you, every people in this earth and other earth, inner earth and other dimension, for send me this love, unconditional love. And I'm very grateful that people can watch my movie. And thank you very much for your love you send in me. And I send my love in return for all people. And thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Elena, too. And congratulations for your new book, The Feeders.
You're in it.
It's important. Yes, it's important. It's important.
Jean-Charles is in it.
Okay. Are we? I'm inside your book. Yes, I know.
Yeah. With
it was a surprise, but now everybody knows this surprise.
He's inside. I don't say how, but other proofs of his stuff.
Yes, exactly. So congratulations, my friend, to your book, the bestseller in one day.
I know.
Yes, and this is a titanesque and colossal work you made. I know everything, every time you spent, because we spoke about during your writing.
We understand each other, chats until 4 in the morning, like eyes crying on the screen, like doing your movie, my book, and
yes, at the same time I made my movie and you write your book. Yes. And That's it. Thank you very much to receive me. And it's a pleasure for me every time I talk to you. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Jean-Charles. All the link to access Jean-Charles' movies and productions are below in the description. And enjoy the journey. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.